So hello and welcome to Let's Talk SEO. One of the things I've been doing over the past few months is people have been sending me their websites and I've been doing a quick audit of their sites absolutely free. And if you want to send your website over for a quick audit, make sure to first email me and then I'll give you my Gmail address and you can add it to your Google Search Console. And I will need access to your Google Search Console to do this quick audit. And if you want, I can do a detailed audit as well. Regardless of that, if you want to do the quick audit yourself, this video is for you. I'm going to go over what I'm looking at when I'm doing a quick audit, why I'm looking at what I'm looking at, and the purpose of this quick audit is not to, just say that a website cannot rank or just point out what the issues are. The objective of this quick audit is to figure out, okay, this is where this website is and what direction we should take in order to fix this website. Okay, what should we do to fix this website? And so for that, we need to do the detailed audit or whether or not if there is something necessarily wrong with the website. So towards the end of the video, I added a brand new site, which does not get any impressions, and that I own that site, so I know what the problem is with that website. And I also go over an e-commerce store that I quickly audit, and I tell you what the issues are with that site and why I see those issues. And I go over actually two e-commerce stores and one service site or informational site where I go over the issues of that site. So just make sure that whenever you doing these audits is the quick audit is not meant to act as a blueprint for your full audit or for your SEO strategies. This is just for us. When I get a client in, this is the first thing I'm doing just to know whether or not I can work with this client. Can I fix this client's SEO? And if I want to fix this client's SEO, only then when I ask them to buy a full audit or get on board and do their monthly SEO. So if you do SEO for yourself or whether you do this for your clients, this video is for you. So without further ado, let's jump right to it. Okay. So here we have right. So I've gone ahead and opened up Google Search Console for this specific website, and we'll go ahead and take a look at their past 12 months. And if you see the past 12 months, okay, so we're taking a look at their past 12 months. And one of the things you'll notice is that the impressions just drop. And the other thing you notice is, the CTR, is not great. So in a way, the CTR has just been, it's just never took off. And then if you took a look at their average position, it shows that the average position is good. So this means only one thing, and that means that they're not ranking for the right keywords. They're ranking for a lot of low volume or no volume keywords, which is why you see the impressions up, but even those drop. So impressions dropping in this case means they're losing queries. So a lot of their pages are dropping in rankings and they're dropping in their overall reach. So if you see this happening to a page, and you see that their average is going up or their average is pretty good, it means that they're losing queries and they're losing traction on the website. So this website is not instantly fixed. In other words, this content, there might be a problem with the content that needs to be fixed. So just to make sure that we know what's exactly going on, we take a look at the pages over here. All right. So you see that 2,116 pages are not indexed and only 118 pages are indexed. So there are definitely technical SEO issues. I hit the impressions over here and you see that whether or not how many pages are indexed is not really impacting the impressions, which means that this website has technical SEO issues. So before we do anything else, this website will require a good technical SEO audit and a good technical SEO fix. So that is what you can figure out in 5 minutes. So let's go ahead and take a look at another website. So this is the performance of this website over the past 12 months. You hit this over here, the CTR, and you will see the CTR actually improved, but then it went back down. All right. So that sometimes happens because some pages gain traction, but then you look at their overall position and their overall position has fluctuated. So if we see why, let me go down over here when the last drop was over here. So you'll say drop during December. So this is a Google core update issue. And then, okay, so we know that this has been impacted by a core update. We take a look at this over here and we know that this website did well in the past at some point, but then subsequent core updates have been impacting this website. So there are a few issues, there are a few reasons why this might be the case. We're going to take a look at pages. The pages we see 42 of their pages are not indexed, 69 are indexed, but the key point here is the number of pages being indexed. So over here, there's 73 pages indexed back in October, and now there's 69 pages. So they've lost 4 pages. 4 pages for a small website that's maybe like around 70, 74 pages means that Google has de-indexed those pages. And if you take a look at this over here, which is the annotation for this, so we'll take a look at the annotation. So this is December 15th. This is when they lost their pages. So you can see they've gone from not indexed 47 to not indexed. So not indexed. So index is 70 pages. Index is 69 pages, 69. So they lost a page from year to year. So one page at least has been lost. There might be more, but this is what the reporting shows. You take a look at impressions, we see that every time they lose a page, so over here, there are 70 index pages, 70, 70, but 56, 47, so not indexed. So over here, there was an improvement, but that did not impact the impressions. So this means two things. A, the quality of the site is not great. So the content quality will have to be changed. This is also an initial indicator of there being a keyword cannibalization on the website, which will require that a lot of these pages be removed or redone, whichever might be the case. And if we take a look at the average positioning, we will see over here that the average position has not been impacted as much, which means that their pages are losing queries because their impressions are going down. One more thing we can do over here is we can take a look at their um, queries with transactional intent and see how those were impacted. So you see the average CTR for these have remained pretty good, but over here they've dropped. So if I close this, just so you see this clearly. So here is where it drops. So in December, even for transactional queries, they drop. So we know that based on this, they're losing queries. So next, we're going to take a look at an e-commerce store. Okay. So this is an e-commerce store I've been working on, and recently this person came back to me. So I was working with them for a while, and then they came back to me around November, I think October, late October. And one of the things you'll notice here instantly is since we started working with the site, there has been this increase in rankings. Okay. So they've gone from the low over here to the high over here. And this was around the Google spam update. Now, despite the rankings increasing, their impressions have gone down, which means that they've lost queries. And so if you take a look at their click-through rates, let me just close down both of these, we will see click-through rates have remained pretty much, okay for the industry, but they have gone down. So this means that a lot of their product page queries have been dropping. So they've been dropping for the number of queries after the core update. And so the core update nailed them for a lot of the queries, which is why you see the increase in average. So keep in mind, this is the average. But this does not tell you the whole story until you know the impressions and the click-through rates. And so whenever I'm saying this, I know that pages are losing queries, and they're losing queries mainly because of quality. But we'll take a look at pages over here. What we want to see is index versus not indexed. So you see 27,000 not indexed, 9,000 indexed. All right. So let's round it out to around 9,500. So we'll just take a look at the greens over here. So increasing number of pages are indexed. Take a look at impressions because I want to see where this drops. And so it's around over here where the impressions or the clicks or the impressions start dropping. So this is where it drops. And based on this, I can see that there are technical SEO issues. Let's scroll right down. There are like 2,817 pages which are currently not indexed. Discovered not currently indexed 479. So there are technical SEO issues that we need to fix with this website. So we already started working on it. There are a few things that needs to be implemented on the designer's end or the developer's end. So that's taking a little bit of a time. But once that's done, this website will start going right back up like it was last year. So this final site over here is a blog we just started, and you can see only one page is indexed. And after the December update, we've had issues. So we'll take a look at this over here real quick. Okay, so one page is indexed. We'll back over here and we've got 88 pages that are not indexed. Okay, if we go to the overviews, over here in the overviews over here, you could click the full report. And so you can see over here, this has not received any traction. 9 out of 10 times when you see this, there's some traction and it dies and it's a brand new site. This website has been sandboxed by Google and it will take a while to get out of there. And then these pages will start getting indexed. So we might have to wait another month or so. Usually the sandbox is around 3 to 6 months, depending on the industry, depending on the quality of the content. Once you have that fixed, things start getting indexed. And at that point, we can start doing SEO for this site. So I hope you guys found the video helpful. Like and subscribe as always. Leave a comment below, and I will see you in the next video. Happy ranking.